Okay, so long ago I found something amazingly cool. Check this out. That's right, you see it. A Bible with my name on it and a lot of other women names on it. Of course, that is the same name. Can't believe it. It's way beyond cool. So, based off this Bible that I intentionally found online, like I believe like years ago, I just remember, thinking of it again. So, based off of it, I just want to talk more about listener, like being a listener, because that's basically one of the definition of my name or his name. And I believe he was some sort of a listener. So I just wanted to explain something that some of you may have forgotten or didn't remember, but hopefully someday in the future, I believe I should be able to get this book and purchase this book. I hope so, but this is what I wanted to teach. I just want to say that Satan, aka Lucifer, actually known as the devil, do not ever have a personal problem. That sounds so out of this nature of humanity and this world. Of course, he won't ever have that. Definitely when he would have the same debate, casual suffering, tremendous devastations, and any other destructive matter on his own kind. He got the same thing on his own kind of beings that he dwells in hell or into the planet. So I would not ever think that he would ever have a personal problem, but this is for individuals that may have forgotten about it. So just keep in mind of that. And if you ever think of that because something seems so close and you may think that he is necessarily too close to you and your individual, your family, because, in that matter, he does not just only attack you, he will attack you and your friends. They seem too godly or too amazing in their nature. He would attack them too as well in any sorts of matters like I just mentioned and talked of. So yeah, he will use his destructive ways on them as well, not just you personally, and that won't ever be his ways to just intentionally attack just only you. And that goes for everyone in the planet. I believe that Lucifer, aka Satan, actually known as the devil, have his own ways of identifying that he doesn't only need sufferings in just you. It's mad different ways of how he would leave tremendous horror in any other being's life because of his direct design of how he uses his presence. Like what is honestly shown by Google imagery, it honestly show you that Lucifer has no personal problem with any individual on this planet. I believe among other places as well, probably only into his the demise of a situation that sounds light, but it's not there as a legit and official personal problem. Is just of some sort of human life of being just his typical self as a snare when it seems personal, like as a lover or maybe a friend or a co-associate, something of that matter when it comes to business. Lucifer, aka Satan, actually known as the devil, is known for hiding and disguising himself as well in different matters to keep his existence intact by God in order to keep, the planet into a balance almost. Because other than that, it will be like a lot that God probably has to do and know of already, I believe, on his side. And that is something that everyone should keep in mind, that don't ever think that you should keep anything that bothers you or haunts you or disturb you that much of personal when nothing seems to get done to solve it and no solution is there completely. I believe that you should always ask for help. So, if you don't if you don't have no help completely, I believe there is other sources you can go to, like out of the country, and seek refuge or whatever, like I mentioned in another video about human life and human rights. So, yeah, Lucifer do not have a personal problem. I believe that if he did have a personal problem, it would look like he is just there for you. It would look like something that is not of the planet. It would look like he just will be honestly done with you and then go dwell in hell and continue his ways of destruction in hell. And that is it. And I believe that don't not ever exist. I believe he will be definitely continuing on until our Savior comes and saves us. And in my life, that is Christ. And God is always there to work through any individual that is capable of producing those kind of tasks that he needs done to keep us as a whole, a family, which is always, you know, something you shouldn't forget. So when it comes to a personal problem with me and my situation, or experience through these times, these difficult times that we all probably in due to like the pandemic, I believe that going through these situations, I feel like I am alone. And this have nothing to do with the pandemic, I hope, but it has something to do with how it is different around me now. And I feel like what I'm going through is like a bit of the source of some kind of happiness or love from God. And I feel like I'm going through it alone. And I don't see anyone else around me go through the same situations. It feels like it's personal. It feels like is a left out thing. I feel like I'm totally left out. It feels like I am in some sort of, you know, place that I'm not supposed to be in spiritually. I feel like I am not in my original lifestyle that I was in or life energy that I usually have around me, like from other people, because I don't see the same, all the time, the same beings of, that nature of to wish and understand who I am. I see like different, and it's like personal, and I don't see no one else go through it. Honestly, I don't see no one suffering, talking of it, of big sufferings that I go through. I don't see no one doing big protests about the sufferings I go through, but I see that of theirs, and I respect it, and I wish them the best on their life and their journey with God. But I just don't see no one into my own suffering of a journey that conducts and involves the whole planet, honestly, which I believe truly, and God, of course, because I am a woman of God, not one of the devil. And I just feel like it's almost a bit selfish, almost, of energy, or how individuals produce themselves, or how they, you know, do their lifestyles around me is a bit selfish, or is a bit of in some other nature that I have to figure out soon, probably. But I just feel alone and like I'm in a personal problem. And that's all I just wanted to speak on. And enjoy your life better today. And don't you ever forget it.